Antioxidants help fight free radical damage that causes premature aging when applied to our skin. But it's also beneficial to actually eat them. That's why we invited Chef Guy Turland, star of Bondi Harvest, a weekly cooking show on the Tastemade Network, to show us how to make 3 quick antioxidant-packed snacks that taste great and make our skin glow. So tell us a little bit about your show.
All right, so we're based in Australia, based in Bondi Beach. It's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And we literally run around Bondi, filming, cooking. It's almost like a Corona ad mixed with a Jamie Oliver show. So it's always a heap of fun, and the recipes are approachable, which is what we want to try and do.
All of the ingredients that you're using in these recipes today are packed with antioxidants, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this one's going to be a blueberry and chia seed frappe. So it's full of everything good. You know, we've got some kale, some spinach, some awesome blueberries, and you know, those super wicked, fashionable chia seeds.
Chia seeds, yeah. Coconut water. We're really trendy right now.
We are. We're getting into the trend scene here. So, but like I said, it's super easy, tasty, and full of antioxidants.
Yeah, and antioxidants are great because they help you fight free radicals, which will help your skin glow. Just like listening to his accent will help your skin glow too.
I try. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the kale and spinach and the coconut water, and that's just going to make like a puree, so it's going to get it blending and get it moving, and then we start with the rest of the ingredients. So we're going to start just by ripping literally the stalks off the kale. So I'll give you one,
okay,
and I'll do one, and you literally just twist it. So, you know, 2 or 3 leaves, and then add your spinach, pop it in there.
So you're kind of just going off of what you feel is working for you. It's not really a set recipe.
No,
right?
It does. I mean, if you don't feel like you like kale that much, then don't put heaps of kale in there. Mm-hmm. I mean, you want the goodness, but you know, if you don't like the flavour, you can make it your own, which is a good thing about this sort of recipe.
Okay.
Next step will be the coconut water. So obviously coconut water, super good for you. Heaps of antioxidants again.
Yep, antioxidants, electrolytes, so if you feel dehydrated.
Yep, so you're going to pop your lid on, and we're going to give that a blend. So we're going to try and sort of break that down and then add the other ingredients. Blend them up. Yeah, perfect, that's exactly what you're after.
All right.
All right, so we add the remaining ingredients. So we get some almonds, we'll throw them straight in there.
All right.
Yep, so the almonds are going to give it a really nice sort of creamy flavour, so that when you blend it, it sort of breaks down, the oils come out, and it gives it a really nice texture. So you've got your almonds in there, you get a sort of a handful of blueberries. Again, depending on how many blueberries you do and don't like.
So not the whole bowl?
Oh, feel free, might need a bigger blender, but
all right.
We'll throw some honey in there.
Okay.
Again, depending on how sweet you like it. And then chia seeds. No, put a little bit, we'll leave a bit for garnishes. How's that sound?
Okay, sounds good. Good?
Perfect. The skin's gonna be glowing. And we'll throw some kiwi fruits in there. Again, you know, wash your fruit. There's a lot of good stuff in your skin, a lot of antioxidants, so literally throw the whole thing in. Okay,
so we're really putting in all of it.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
The skin, the seeds, you know, there's a lot of good stuff in there. So once that comes together, you're gonna add your ice, and what's gonna do is gonna break it up again, and all that ice and all those flavors and all that sort of fruit and goodness is gonna come together. Again, depending on how much you're making, or depending on how much ice you're putting in there. Give it a blend again, keep your hand on the lid so it doesn't pop off. There we can.
All right, so we're gonna pour this and taste it.
All right, let's garnish this with a few chia seeds on top. Beautiful.
Okay. Here is yours.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks for making me a frappe.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
It's much more tasty than I thought it was going to be honest.
Surprising?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's move on to the next recipe.
All right, so we got some super awesome 100% cocoa raw energy balls. You know, these things are super easy to make. They're full of energy and antioxidants, and the best thing is you can make them ahead of time, throw them in the fridge, and you know, when you want that sort of hit of energy if you're feeling flat, you can literally just take one. It's super convenient.
And the star of the show here is the cocoa, right?
Is the cocoa.
Cocoa is packed with flavonols, so
exactly. Yeah.
Really glowy skin.
Yeah, and you want 100% cocoa. You don't want the sugar cocoa. You want, you know, raw 100%. Right. All the good stuff, none of the bad stuff in there.
And the honey will make it sweet, right?
Exactly. And again, with these, if you don't want it sweet, you just don't add your honey. All right, so you're literally going to throw all your dry ingredients into the bowl, but not your chia seeds.
But yeah. I need to get rid of my wedding ring, right?
Yeah. You might want to put it somewhere safe. All right, so in a large bowl, so you don't make a complete mess of your bench, you want equal parts cocoa and almond meal.
Okay.
So you can throw them in there and I'll get dirty.
All right.
Go for it. There we go. And then the protein powder and coconut water. Okay, so just a little bit. It's probably 2 or 3 tablespoons. Remember, once it's in there, you can't take it out, so you're better off adding less and then adding more if you need it, opposed to the other way around. A spoonful of honey.
Okay.
Helps medicine go down.
Yes, it does.
All right, so we're just gonna mix this and work it together, so with your hands. I mean, if you don't have almond meal, what you can do is you can get a food processor and get sort of blanched almonds and literally just blend them up till they go into a nice fine powder.
Okay, so what's next?
So that's what you're after.
Okay.
You're gonna roll it into your desired size, so how big you want it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some chia seeds on a plate.
All right.
And we're gonna, roll and press and crumb each little individual portion.
And how long can these last?
They'll last over a week. And remember, these ingredients, or most of the ingredients, are all dry, or there's honey, which lasts a long time.
Okay, so this is the finished product. Is this what we were going for?
Exactly, it's perfect.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Those are really good.
And they're quite filling too.
They are. This is more than a snack. This actually feels like a little bit of a meal. Like a
You're
protein
right.
bar?
Yeah,
Better
exactly.
than a protein bar. We are on to the third recipe. What are we making?
We're gonna make a quinoa porridge. So easy, tasty, full of antioxidants again, and it's also gluten and dairy free.
Okay, so you cooked up the quinoa already and we are ready to go.
We are, so that's just 1 cup of quinoa and then about 3 cups of water, just sort of cooked until it's sort of tender and ready to roll.
It's actually surprising to a lot of people that quinoa has a lot of antioxidants in it.
Yeah, it does. And it's good because it expands so much. So that's 1 cup. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our quinoa and coconut cream together, and we're gonna cook that down.
Okay, what's next?
We're gonna add some zest,
Okay,
or rind, however you wanna say it, of some orange.
some zest.
Yeah, zest. And then we're gonna throw our vanilla bean in here. So you just take your top and tail off and throw that straight in here.
Okay.
Gorgeous beans, all that flavour, that's where the flavour comes from.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so pop that straight in there.
It smells nice also.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna cook it down, and quinoa takes on flavours really, really well. So you're gonna have that vanilla bean and that orange zest, or that flavour sort of infused inside that quinoa. So as it comes down, it's gonna be really nice and rich and beautiful. All right, so that looks pretty perfect to me. So the last of it is what we're gonna do, we're gonna add our almond meal and then sweeten it with our honey,
Okay.
depending on how sweet you want it. Awesome. So give them a mix through, and then we'll plate some beautiful breakfast up.
This looks delicious.
All right, so plate him up, and of course, the lady can make it look pretty.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Good, right?
I love it. Healthy, lots of antioxidants, very easy to
super
make.
easy to make, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Cooking doesn't have to be difficult.
It's true. Don't forget to watch Guy Turland's show, Bondi Harvest, on the Tastemade Network, and subscribe to New Beauty Magazine here on YouTube. I'm Susan Yara.
I'm Guy Turland.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.